simple understand process on this FizzBuzz problem. Then I'll let you again do the problem. Okay. So, all right. So I already copied down the problem statement over here. Okay. So let me. So let's read the problem again. So given a positive integer input, print all numbers up to and including that input unless they are divisible by 3, then print fizz instead, or if they are divisible by 5, print buzz. If the number is divisible by both, print FizzBuzz. Okay. So basically input, okay, basically input, okay, so I'm gonna type it here, input equals a number, right? And the output basically, okay, output basically if the number is divisible by 3, then it has to be fizz. The number is divisible by 5, is a bus, and then divisible by both, the FizzBuzz. Otherwise, we just print the number. Okay. So basically, it's all this part. Okay. It's the output. Okay. So print. Okay. So that's what we have to do, right? Okay. All right. So so let's see if we can break down an example. Okay. So I'm going to take an example. So let's take simple number example, right? Like number 3. Okay. So the numbers are 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So 1. Okay. And then now we have 2. So we print first 1 and then we print 2, and then it's 3. So 3 is, that divisible by 3. So we print fizz. Okay. So excuse me. So so if we take the example, let's say for 10, numbers equal 10. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then we have fizz, okay, and then 4, and then 5. So 5 is, that divisible by 5, okay, so we print buzz, and then 6 is again divisible by 3, so fizz, and then 7, 8, 9 again divisible by 3, so fizz. And then 10 divisible by 5, so it's buzz. Okay. All right. So, and then if we take the input 10, we input 15, we know that we all the way basically example 15. We have all of these, right? And then, okay, so all of these, and then we have 11, okay, 12 divisible by 3, so these 13, 14, and then it's 15. Now we know that 15 is divisible by both 3 and 5. So here we're gonna get our first occurrence of FizzBuzz. FizzBuzz. Okay. All right. So that's what we basically have to like print. Okay. So then how do we? So I'm gonna go over here, guys. Okay. So how can we figure out we have to put FizzBuzz and FizzBuzz, right? So we already done that, right? It's basically check the modulus operator. So if the remainder is by division is 0 from 3 or 5 or 3 and 5, then basically we print respect to phrases. Okay. So in first one, checking with if this number right here it's supposed to be 3, so 3 mod 3, and that's equals 0, right? So and we need to check for that. And 6 right here, this is that, and then verse is basically 5, and 5 mod 5 is again 0. Okay. All right. And then for it, when it becomes 6, and 6 mod 3 also 0. Okay. So when it comes to 15, okay, so 15 is both divisible by 3 and 5. So all these equals 0. So we need to use the AND operation. Okay. All right. So basically, this is the understand, and then now we can basically you should be able to figure out a plan for this, right? Obviously, there's an iteration involved. So if the number is 3, we have to print from 1 to 3, right? The number is 15, we have to print 1 to 15, and in the middle, we have to figure out we have to print FizzBuzz and FizzBuzz. Okay, so looping in all, and then to check whether these are 0, the if conditionals are involved. I hope you can now write the plan for this.